When it comes time for the end of the marking period and it's time for you to make sure your final grades are all set for your students' grades on their report cards, you no longer want to be in the grading of assignments. You want to choose grading over here. And instead of anything under here under assignments, you want to go down here to grades. And again, our district uses traditional grading, so you want to choose grades traditional. In this case, you're now looking at all of your students and all of the final grades that they have. It will show you the letter grade, the percent grade, as well as the total points grade. That means how many points they have out of how many total points for all of the assignments that you've put in so far. These grades are calculated based on what you set up when you set up your grading category weights and all of that. So if you haven't done that, it would be time to watch that video and make sure you get that set up so these are calculated the way you want them for your marking period. It also gives you a little list here of how many times they've been absent or how many assignments they might have missing or incomplete. So this is here for you to take a look at, but this is the column that you need to pay attention to, as these are the grades that are going to go into the report card. You'll notice that there's one student here that has a little triangle. What that means is that this grade has been changed by you. You've overridden what their calculated grade was to something different. And I'll show you what that looks like. If you click on this grade, when you come over here, it's going to show you that you have a B and an 80, and you change that from their calculated of a C and a 76. So there might be many reasons you do this. Maybe they've done something extra that made up the points to get them to the B, whatever it might be. Or it could be that if someone has an 89, you want to give them the 90, whatever it is that you want to do. So you can manually override those. How you do that is you click on the cell for the student that you want to change, and you're going to change their grade to, let's say, an A and keep it the 92, or change that, let's say they did a little bit more and they have a 95, whatever it is. But again, once you put that in, make sure you hit save so that that's recorded for that student. Once you've looked at your grades for this, so I'm in my geometry period 2 class, once you've made sure that these are all the grades you want and they're set how you want them for their report cards, you're going to come down here to final grade status. You can put a comment, but you don't really need to. The indicator is that you are done with these grades and you're going to hit save. Then you're going to have this green check mark that knows you've done the grades for this class, period 2 geometry, for semester 2 in the quarter 3 grades. And they are done, and your registrar will know that.